Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to give you a review a little bit about COVID-19, what kind of symptoms we see in a patient, and how can you respond with the symptoms, and what are the complicated symptoms that you really need to worry about. First of all, today is April 4th, 24th, April 24th, and let me just share with you guys the up to date about how many cases we have right now. So just bear with me. Okay, I would like to make a little bit short video because it is important to just uh, have an important message. So what I'm going to do is, so at the moment, total cases in the United States, we have 868,954 people who have COVID-19 positive, and the death rate has been gone up above 50,000 people has passed away with COVID-19. Another study came recently, 2 days ago. According to that study in New York, anybody who went on ventilator, anybody in New York, about 90% of the people who went on ventilator in the ICU passed away. So it's pretty disturbing. Um, so if you guys can see my screen, the information is taken by the CDC, which is a disease control website of the United States, all the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. So this is a very important website. If you need more information, you can always go back on cdc.gov and get the information. I will just highlight a very important part of COVID-19 that you have to look for. So symptoms has to be appear in COVID-19 between 2 to 14 days. The first thing you see always in COVID-19 is the most important and most alarming is you're gonna get a fever, and fever is gonna be really high one, which is about 100, above 100, 101, and you can also have a dry cough associated with the fever, and these are the two basic symptoms that comes in, and then you need to call the 911 or you call your health worker wherever you want to go and get the tested. But the best place to call is if you are not feeling well, just call 911 and tell the representative how you're feeling. Uh, Other symptoms you will also see is the shortness of breath, difficulty breathing, because this is a respiratory bug. So it is very important to notice that one. You're going to see chills, repeated shaking with chills. So chills like malaria. When the patient has malaria, they also get chills. So similar kind of symptoms you see. Muscle pain, headache, and sore throat. All these are symptoms that we also see in some other conditions also. But the big one you need to look for is the fever and cough at this time. Okay. And because we don't have a flu season at this moment, so that's why it is easier to differentiate. Okay, if you're having a fever, you can 101, or you're having a cough or sore throat is more associated with the COVID. And the symptoms that can vary, that can be emergency warning signs that you need a really medical attention immediately. You need to not call the 911. If you're having a trouble breathing, if you're not able to breathe properly, you have to call 911. And if it is the persistent pain and pressure on your chest, that's also an important factor that can lead towards an emergency. Okay. And bluish lips and face is telling you that you are not having enough oxygen. So it is very important that you figure out these symptoms. Okay. I will just keep it short. That care for yourself, stay home. If you have to go outside to buy some grocery or something, just protect yourself. Wear mask and have gloves. And whenever you come back home, you have to wash your hand again for 20 seconds. For 20 seconds, you have to wash your hand, and also don't touch your face and nose, because that's where the virus is going to be entered. So it is very important that you take care of yourself and you take care of your olders and youngers and kids. That's very important. Now, I will keep updating you guys about the symptoms and about everything what's going on. But one more important thing I want to mention. I think my video is going to be end soon, but let's see. So what I will do is I will come back in another video and probably talk about the President Trump mentioned about some treatment yesterday, which was so funny that he was talking about the treatment hydroxychloroquine and other treatment. So I will come back in another video to mention about what are those treatments and